It was almost a shame to leave Lugo, especially after meeting up with some cousins last night, but we're only 4 days from Santiago, so off we go.
This is a Roman bridge over the Minho River. The top part has been refurbished, but the bottom is original. You can see Pablo and Molly walking across in about the middle there. There was still some daylight yesterday evening when we got through exploring. So we decided to take a little stroll along the Camino, and we ended up walking 6 kilometers to Seoane before taking a taxi back to Lugo. Molly's got a friend. We're about 2 kilometers out of Lugo, so we're really still at the outskirts. This side of it is a lot nicer than the side we entered from. It's got a lot more history and personality, it looks like. So this is a pilgrim hospital. Hospital de San Lázaro, like Lazarus, from the 12th century, right here. From the front, it didn't even look like this. And you can see that's Lugo in the background. You can see the cathedral towers from this side. Day 23 of our Camino de Santiago. We left Seoane at about 7:45 in the morning, and we are on our way to, where are we going?
Ferreira.
We are on our way to Ferreira. It's about, we think, between 18 and 20 kilometers. We'll have lunch there and decide if we want to walk a little further or not. So that is what our plan is. We're 4 days from Santiago, probably about 90 kilometers from here. So by the end of today, we'll be 3 days from it. Starting the day fresh after a semi-rest day yesterday. It was a semi-rest day because we walked 15 kilometers. 90 to Santiago. Lugo is 100 kilometers from Santiago, and to get your Compostela certificate, you have to walk at least 100 kilometers. So there are likely a lot of pilgrims that start at Lugo. So I anticipate that for the next 4 days we will see more pilgrims on this route. And of course the last 2 will be on the same route as the Camino Francés, so we know we'll see a lot of pilgrims then. So we finally got off the road for a minute, and quickly the trail became beautiful. Look over there, you can kind of see the Galician countryside. There's our trail. Kind of like a little fairy tale trail. Soft stuff feels nice on the feet. Rocks don't, but if you're careful where you step, you can avoid most of those. Alright, this is lovely. The ground through here is really soft. This is our favorite type of thing. This is a 5 out of 5 for path. Just incredibly beautiful trail through here. $84.7 to Santiago. So we are hoping like nobody's business that place is open, because nature is calling both me and Molly. Yay! Please be open, Taberna San Roman. Do they have a beverage? Ha! Doesn't look fancy and we don't care. It's been 17.5 kilometers from Lugo. And this is the first cafe. And everybody has stopped here. Thank you, Cafe San Ramon. Thank you very much. So this is a sandwich that Molly and I ordered to share because look at the size of it. This is an along the waist. I could eat that all day if I needed to. You hungry, Pablo?
It's a video.
That's right. Great stop, so we're all fueled up on to Ferreira, which we think is about 8 kilometers away. Maybe a little less, not sure, but 8's fine. And that would put us at 20 by lunch. So that's where we have to get to today. And then if we want to go more than that, we'll do that in the afternoon. What's our mileage? 80.484. Yeah, that one was a little worn. I was thinking earlier about the effort that it must have taken, not just to put all those markers in place, but I mean, those things are to the meter. And every one of them is like a little plaque. So they had to put significant figure speech again? No. But they have a little plaque, and so every single one of those had to get the right number. Think about the attention to detail that would take to put the right plaque on every single marker in the right place. That was a lot of work for somebody. Because there's a lot of those markers. I'd say there's like 2 or 3 per kilometer. And we've been seeing them since we came into Galicia, which I don't know where that was, but I would say it was at least 150 kilometers left when we came into Galicia, maybe more. So that's a lot of work for somebody. I mean, we've literally seen hundreds of those. Kind of a nice view from here. Some eucalyptus along the path. .78 something to Santiago. But this was in the path. Someone wishing us buen camino in Portuguese. Under 75! Woohoo! There are a few signs here. Fortunately, only one that we care about. Right there. 73.8. This way. We have arrived in Ferreira. So we're looking for our spot. And we hope they have food because we passed a cafe back there, but it's been a while. We thought our albergue was going to be right there, but it wasn't. And now I think we're good half a kilometer or more from it. And I don't want to go backwards. So I really hope this place has food. I think we found it. And they have kittens. Are we sure this is it? So we're knocking out a few after lunch kilometers here on a stretch of the path that I think it would be fair to describe as not thrilling. But good to get these done in the afternoon when we're re-energized, because
This wouldn't be a very exciting way to start the day. But we're only 71 kilometers from Santiago, and we can taste it. So we're energized to get a few more done today. Hey, little chick. Look at those peacocks. I've never seen a white and blue peacock, but
I've never seen a pet peacock. I mean, I read about it in Harry Potter. But...
oh, there you go. Chickens and peacocks along the Camino de Santiago.
Oh, look. Okay, so it says assistance for people in organizations to improve the appearance of the properties abutting the Camino de Santiago.
So the place we're staying tonight is called a Casa de Aldea, which is a country house. So to stay in a private albergue, I think we've been paying about
These people coordinated their flowers.
15 or 20 euros a night each. And our room in the Casa Aldea costs about, I think we paid 60 euro for that room. So about the same. But in the Casa de Aldea, I don't know, they tend to be a little bit nicer. Not always, but often. And Casa de Aldea means country house. So every single Casa de Aldea that we've stayed in has been a really old renovated building, which is fun. Because you walk past, I mean, we've walked past thousands of crumbling old houses and barns. So the people who run these Casa de Aldeas are buying those, restoring them, and opening them up as, you know, one-star hotels or pensions, hostels. So we like supporting that, and we like hearing the stories of the buildings and of the people who invested their money to restore them. So it's
The
just
one we're in tonight had cats.
yeah, they have a lot of kittens, and Molly thinks it's awesome. So anyway, it's just
nice for my trekking pole.
it's just nice to get kind of the personal side of the Camino a little when you stay at places like that instead of a municipal albergue. So,
And we're in beds and not bunks.
right, we're in beds and not bunks. On future Caminos, we're going to look for more Casa de Aldeas. I think that is more our style. And the guest houses in towns, those that we've stayed with that were private, we've really enjoyed.
And also the beds are already made.
I hear I'm going to love it in here. Oh, and I do. I do love it. Oh, it's wonderful. Hola. Molly just ordered that cake in Spanish by herself.
She's gonna turn red.
That was awesome. She went in there by herself.
She's not looking at the camera.
She wanted chocolate cake, and she came back, and he brought chocolate cake. So, so that was her first time to order something in Spanish, and she got exactly what she wanted. So, and it was harder because she had to wear her mask. And that complicates things. So she did it. Good job. That'll give us a feel for what it would be like for you. We won't know the whole last 100, but we will know the last 50.
Yeah.
You.
Hi.
Hello.
I'm in my life.
Yeah, we're talking to Claudia from the Camino. She's doing her veterinary tech practicing this summer, so she can't be with us, but she says hello.
I'm having lots of fun. Guys, don't play.
Today, we went from a really, really big Roman village to a very little one. After 23 days of walking, we finally ran into our first Americans. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.
Here's an update with the map. You can see how close we are to Santiago now. We'll be there in just 3 days.